Hey guys, welcome back to Deep CCG. My name is Devan, and today we're going to be taking a look at Charizard Dudunsparce. This is a deck that has been doing the rounds on Twitter just recently. I do believe it was made originally by Jacq SVI, so thanks to him. But essentially, it's a Charizard deck with a different engine than a Pidgeot. So we instead have a Dudunsparce. So this is the Dudunsparce from Temporal Forces. It has Runaway Draw, so you can shuffle it back into your deck and draw 3 cards. Why we are running this is because we can have some pretty explosive turns, especially considering we run Enriching Energy. So this is a card you wouldn't really expect in like any deck because it's your A spec and it's not the greatest, but you can reuse it because of the Dudunsparce. So we can attach it to the Dudunsparce, draw 4 cards, and then we can shuffle it back into the deck and then draw another 3, so we can get an effective 7-card draw for little effort, while also preserving our Enriching Energy. So that is why we're going to be playing that, just for those really big turns where we need a lot of cards. And we do, because we're playing the Ghosts. We got the Charmander, so we do have the Dusknoir and the Dusclops, and we do play one Budew as well. Our only other support Pokemon is the Fezandipiti, so, you know, pretty standard stuff there. As for our trainers, it's a little bit different. We're not running Arven because we don't necessarily need that kind of consistency because of the Dudunsparce draw and the Enriching Energy. Once we eliminate the energy from the pile, and we only have 6, we can start using Drayton instead. So this Drayton, look at the top 7 cards of your deck. You may reveal a Pokemon and a trainer card you find there. Put them into your hand so you can just find the cards you need, put them into your hand, because there's not really going to be much energy left in the deck at that point. Because of that, we do play 2 Super Rod and 2 Night Stretcher to get those back. A couple of fairly standard things for Charizard. We do have the Iono and a single Briar, so pretty standard stuff for Zard there. For Rare Candy, this is going to be for our Ghosts and our Charizard. In terms of search, Artazon, Ultra Ball, Nest Ball, Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Whole bunch of options there just to get our Pokemon set up and then evolve them. We do play only 1 boss, but we do play 2 counter catchers. Since we're going to be losing for a bit because of the Dusknoirs, we can kind of manipulate it and then counter catcher instead of boss. Jacq is a bit of a weird one, but because we're playing the Dudunsparce engine, it makes sense to try and get those evolutions at the same time, and it's not necessarily a big downside because we're going to be drawing more via the search. So, the only other thing to mention here is the single research, but when you need a research, you need a research. So that's pretty much the deck. If you could like, comment, and subscribe, it helps out a ton. But without further ado, let's go check out some games. I'll see you there. Alright, we're at the coin flip here. I'm going to choose heads with our classic Bingus coin. Bingus never fails us. We're playing Zard, but this is a bit of a weird Zard. So I think I still want to go second, because I can Budew. So we'll go second. Second allows us to also support her. Not that we have like any Arven or anything, but we can Drayton, so there's that. This is not an awful start. Does that 1 retreat? I think we'll just throw up the Dunsparce. But we got 2 Buddy Poff, not the draw, so that's not the worst. If I can find a Zard, not on my first turn, but on the second turn, we should be pretty good. So they got their Budew, that's for sure. But I'm gonna use mine first. It's probably a good thing they changed the attacking rules back in Sword and Shield. No, those have been changed for a while. I was thinking supporters, but I mean also that. That was weird. For some reason I thought that Sword and Shield was when they made it so that you couldn't attack first turn, but that's just not true. That was a long time ago. I don't know when. So we're just waiting for their Nest Ball here. Could be anything. I'm guessing... Huh? That wouldn't be my first choice, but okay, sure. I was gonna say I'm guessing some sort of a Dragapult list, but not so sure about that now. So we did get a Drayton off the top 2, which is kind of nuts. Definitely gonna grab those 2. We only have Okay, we do have all those. So we did prize 2 Charmanders, which kind of sucks, but whatever. You win some, you do in fact lose some at the same time. Grab another Dudunsparce. Another Dunsparce. A Duskull. Attach here, we'll retreat. Want to buy ourselves a turn for sure. Not that I'm feeling very threatened by anything that's happening over there. I'll grab this. I can grab the Fez also, which I might just do because we can always put it back in the deck. So let's do that. We'll just itchy pollen. Let's see what's going on. We're not going to be able to rare candy, obviously, this next turn because Budew. But we will probably be able to get a Charmeleon, so it's just going to take us one more turn. Luckily for us, we still have a Budew, so we can keep buying ourselves turns while we set up. So no items. I also totally forgot the Ultra Ball, it totally ruins my whole plan here, but that's okay. I will kill their Budew first with mine. Next week we'll have our first video of Journey together, so look forward to that. It'll have our good friend Zoroark versus Bellybolt, and I couldn't remember what it was. I'm not putting that out, and I am in fact knocking out their Budew. They can Fez now, but I feel like I would rather just let them do that than be item locked for another turn. And if they can find some way to take out my Budew that doesn't involve another Budew, that'd be great. We can't Night Stretcher. I think we're good. I think we're good. For another turn, probably, and then we can actually just go right into the Charizard this time. I could just keep Budewing. I love Budew. It's such a cool card. Speaking of cool cards, I like the art on this a lot. For the attach, Cruel Arrow. So their hand is huge. I actually kind of would rather take the slow route right now and just set it up with a Charmeleon and stuff. Or honestly, maybe we should get a Dudunsparce. Eh? Can draw ourselves some cards, open up bench space, and then they can't use items for another turn. And if we get a Charmeleon off this, or even a Charizard, that would be sick. That's not the worst, to be honest. Do that for sure. I might even be able to win this turn. It's sure looking like I'm going to be able to win this turn, actually. Yeah, I would. I was kind of worried about the energy. I felt like I should have grabbed a Super Rod instead of the whatever I just grabbed, the Rare Candy. So this is extremely funny, and I think it showcases exactly why the Dunsparce is funny. But now I ain't even got to worry about it. I ain't even got to worry about it. Crazy. So, yeah. That's how that's supposed to work. And it worked pretty well. Still a Charizard deck, but a little bit different. So, let's check out another one, shall we? You're at the flip again. I am at the mercy of their coin and not Bingus. So, guess we'll see. Excuse me. So they're on the decision this time, meaning I'm probably going first. That would be a crazy hand if I had a Pokemon in it. Giving away my A-Spec isn't very nice, though. Checks out. So they're not going to be able to do much, probably for at least 2 turns, so I think I'm going to grab a Charmander and a Dunsparce. Just because I'm not super worried about much happening for now. I have to imagine they're going to get their Budew off, so I'm not going to be able to Candy, but I will be able to either evolve with that to Dunsparce, or just research. Although I really don't want to research all this away, because that's, like, both 2 one-ofs kind of sucks. Honestly, the Jacq is more tempting. So they're playing the Lance, which means maybe they actually won't get a Budew off, which would be probably the funniest thing of all time. Oh my god. So I'm going to try my best to get a Zard this turn. I can definitely do it. Let me just see if I can do it better. I can in fact do it better. Okay, what would I do here? I could get the Dusknoir and then knock out 2 Dreepy, which would be insanely funny. I think that's probably the play. We get Dusknoir and another Dudunsparce, just because we have 1 Dunsparce on board. Oh, I do need another Candy, though. I did not see that, so my bad. That's okay. I still want to take out a fella. Do that. I don't have any other... Nope. I'm not going to waste my Super Rod quite yet. I definitely missed the second Rare Candy problem there. But that's okay. They'll never be able to one-shot me. But they could probably take out my Duskull this turn. If they get a loaded hand. And they can, because they got the Fez. So they need... Okay, we're good. I was worried, but now I'm not. Like, at all. That's kind of sucky, but is what it is. Me. I think I'll probably Ultra Ball these 2, grab another Dudunsparce, attach, and then Iono. He's going for the Budew, it looks like, to me. Debating what's going to happen here. Okay. Wise decision. Weird. Did they misclick? Ooh. That's tough. That's tough. You know, I was kind of hoping that that wouldn't happen because I wanted to see how that game went out, but I'm putting this one in the video just because that's tough. I'm so sorry, Real Raptor fan. That's tough. Heesh. Well, I mean, you can see it works. I probably could have done a lot better if I had just played a Drayton instead of the Jacq, but I also might not have. No, I should have played the Drayton. But yeah, you get the gist of how the deck works. Yeah, check out this outro now. Alright guys, so that was Charizard Dudunsparce. Let me know in the comments what you thought of it. pretty interesting deck, and it's kind of the funniest thing ever when it works. So, hope you enjoyed. Do like, comment, subscribe. It helps out a ton. We're kind of getting up there, so any support right now is welcome. Last week I said I would stream. I lied. I'm sorry, but I do plan on doing it soon. I just had a lot of stuff going on, like basically every day for the past 2 weeks, so I will be streaming eventually. I want to get to Arceus League, so we're going to do that. But yeah, feel free to check out some of our other videos, and yeah, see you in the next one. Bye.